This is so good, Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your October 2020 soul session. I am Princess India. If you are new, sorry. And if you're family, welcome back, my friend, and whatnot, or whatever. And if you're not familiar with what a soul session is, it is my spirituality as well as personal development readings, where we take a gander at the energies for this month and the experiences that you guys may face, for the hopes of giving you some insight and some clarity into the spiritual lessons that you guys may learn this month. So let's go ahead and jump right in. We have a central energy, a challenge, your past influence, future possibilities, what's above you as well as what's below you. I'm going to take both of those because I picked them and, you know, they came out as twinsies and whatnot or whatever. So anywho, at the bottom of you guys' deck, we have the Three of Cups, just saying, and whatnot or whatever. This may be a very communal month is what I want to say for Taurus. I would say communal is quite Taurian. I'm a Taurus, by the way, in case you didn't know, fist bump it out, I don't know if fist bump it out is cool, but I try anyway. So with the Three of Cups being at the bottom of the deck, the first word that comes to me is communal. So that is more or less the undergirding energy for this month. It's a very celebratory energy. I feel this month is going to be very emotional. Not in a negative sense, like not like being sad or nothing like that. I just feel it's very family oriented, very friend oriented, very celebratory. The 31st of October is a very important day, but I don't know if you're one of those Taurians like myself that's obsessed with Halloween and you're trying to celebrate, that day that we have that little dope portal and whatnot, or if you guys are just celebrating the Taurus full moon on the 31st. And what's important is to go back to the Taurus new moon in April. And if you guys are intention setters, and I'm noticing there's a new moon in this card. So yeah, that would be really important. Those of you who did my Purpose RX course, it's over on my website, but those of you who actually did do the course, please pay attention to your intentions that you set that day, because they are going to be very important on the 31st. But overall, it just feels like a very celebratory, harvesty kind of feel, and it just feels very centralized around friends and family and excitement. So let's see what's going on for y'all. So central energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This is challenged by the Nine of Cups, and you guys, okay, Taurus, what this, all right, anywho, we have the Ten of Cups, I'm sorry, coming from September into October. So here is the deal, Taurus. In October, you guys may be dealing with a bit of a financial issue or financial hiccup, if you will. But I don't really see this being something that's really stunting your shine, man. And I feel like it's something that doesn't quite pan out the way that you guys expected in a very tangible sense. And to be quite honest, Taurus, this could be something as simple as something you ordered online that you wanted to come within a certain time frame, and it actually does not come within the time frame that you expected. It doesn't really feel like a huge disappointment. However, I do feel that you guys' challenge for this month, more or less, is coming out of September with this Ten of Cups. It's a sense of emotional fulfillment that you guys are feeling leaving out of September and coming into October. So I get this sense, like, especially with this Three of Cups being here, I feel you guys really have something to be excited about, like something you're very happy about. But I feel what the challenge is this minor hiccup. It doesn't feel anything to me disastrous, if you will, or and honestly, I have to be honest here, Taurus, looking back at this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm noticing that there's a full moon in this card. So it could potentially be, and I'm gonna lay it out like this. we're talking about challenges and tests, right? When we're talking about the 31st. So the whole premise of this energetic portal that's happening on this particular day is more or less to, what is that phrase that they use to throw a wrench in your, I'm seeing a bicycle. This is really terrible. Like a bicycle and someone throwing like a wrench in the bicycle wheel. That's horrible. Not saying that's literally going to happen or anything, but that's like the vibe that I feel. It's like a minor hiccup. You know what I mean? And I feel what the test is for my Taurians in the month of October is coming into October with this really, you know, happy, fulfilled, excited, you know, kind of energy. So whatever good kind of happened for you guys, it's more or less with this minor hiccup, which I know is a very Taurian thing. We have a way of waiting for the other shoe to drop, if you will, but it's more or less, this is a test of the other shoe dropping. And I feel it's a test to see how are you going to respond. Are you going to allow this minor hiccup, and I stress minor, because like, that's why I say it could literally be something you ordered from Amazon not coming in time. It's like, how are you going to handle this minor hiccup? The suggestion would be your challenge card, which is the 9 of Cups. And it's more or less not allowing this minor hiccup to alter what it is that you guys are feeling. Now, looking at your underlying energy, we have the Fool card and we have the 4 of Wands. Oh my gosh, Taurus. Yo, okay. I'm like buku happy for y'all because I am a Taurus dude. I read for Tauruses, have been for eons. And sometimes our readings just be on some stuff, y'all. But with the 4 of Wands and the Fool, and this is Pluto energy. Can I make up a smart word for Pluto? Can I say Plutarian? Yeah, Plutarian sounds like I'm smart. Moving right along, with the 4 of Wands and the Fool being here, this is so good, Taurus. It's literally you guys starting fresh. So this is fresh energy. And I would even go as far as to say that this 10 of Cups being here is more or less whatever it is that transpired for you guys in the month of September. This is more or less a foretelling of the new energetic cycle that my Taurian people are in. Those of you who have watched other readings, you know I've said consistently about Saturn going direct on the 29th. Oh my gosh, this is so dope. Okay, I got excited. Let me finish. Okay, so anywho, so I talked about a lot in previous readings, if you guys watch your sun, moon, rising, whatever, that Saturn went direct on the 29th of September. Here's the deal though. Saturn first went retrograde in May, which would be you guys' birthday season, specifically May 10th, which is the day after my birthday. By the way, shout out to my May 9 babies. Fist bump again. Anyway, okay, sorry. I'm so extra. Anyway, so Saturn went retrograde on the 10th of May. So honestly, Taurus, I can wholeheartedly tell you guys, those of my Taurian people who have kind of been on the struggle bus since May, Saturn may have had a great deal to do with that. So if it's a lot of headway you guys were trying to make and it kind of felt like you were working against yourself, I really feel when this energy went direct, even in the event, if there were things that kind of, you know, went awry or things that didn't quite pan out how it is that you desired, I feel by the close of September, the 30th, which would be the day after, you guys literally were in a good emotional headspace. So again, coming back to our central energy, there is a hiccup. For most of you, I really feel that it's minor, but it's more or less something not panning out the way that you desired it to, or maybe a job you applied for, you didn't get it, whatever the case may be. It's not anything traumatic, but the whole key here is to not see this in the traditional waiting for the other shoe to drop kind of vibe, because the Fool and the 4 of Wands being in you guys' underlying energy, it's more or less saying that you guys are in a new energetic cycle. Things are not panning out the way that they have previously. So you guys are more or less in a new season. And this is a statement of you guys maintaining the harmony and the stability in your life. It reminds me a great deal of the Pisces reading in the sense that I was telling them how it was required for them to fight for themselves, and what it is that they were being given an opportunity to do this month was more or less to create a foundation for themselves that was so stable that no one outside of them would have the ability to take it away from them. And I feel for my Taurians, this is something that you guys have done from the spiritual work, or the byproduct of the spiritual work that you've done up to this point. But I also look at you guys' underlying energy being the Three of Cups as your get out of jail free card, if you will. And we're getting into more or less like energy work and manifestation work. So whenever you find yourself in a situation, right, where things don't work out the way that you want, or things just aren't panning out the way that you desire, in order to combat low vibrational energy or less than stellar emotions, you always want to transmute it by matching it with the polar opposite, right? So if we're talking about the Ace of Pentacles, something not panning out, looking at the Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups, you're going to combat that energy with joy, with gratitude, with celebration. When you typically would want to go within and be alone, you're instead going to reach out to people, if that's making sense. Now, you guys above energy, interesting. We have the Eight of Cups. Dude, this is so swag. Taurus. When we're talking about the Eight of Cups here and you guys above energy, this is a shift in mindset. This is walking, and this is a lot of water energy, Taurus. This is walking away from things that are no longer serving you. The thing that I feel that you guys are walking away from that's no longer serving you is allowing temporary situations that don't pan out to steal your joy. It's like there's a period at the end of the sentence with that. It's no more of that. We're not doing that anymore. You know what I mean? It's maintaining your stability and combating any form of disappointment and things that don't pan out with positivity. Even in the event, if this is something strictly financial, this could be something working at a job where you're not making enough money. You know what I mean? And it's making the decision to walk away from that job to get something that's more stable. And the thing that I'm hearing specifically, and child, ain't nobody got time for that. If a person is working at a job where your boss or the owner, because this would be more like a private business type of thing, because I can't really see how a corporation would be able to get away with that, but it's kind of like if you're working for someone and they're on the struggle bus and they don't pay you consistently, because it's kind of like the business is struggling. So, you know, paychecks are supposed to come on Friday, but you might get your paycheck and your boss is like, you know, don't cash it till Monday type of deal. That would be a very specific situation for like maybe one person out there. But it's more or less this inconsistency from an outside source has caused instability in your life. And it's like making the decision in October to walk away from that. For the mass majority of my Taurian people, I really feel that it's a desire for this stability or the maintenance of this stability that you guys have built. But I really must stress that this 10 of Cups that we have coming out of September, this is the tip of the iceberg of the energy that I feel you guys are coming into. Now, in future possibilities, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And that's, I got to make up another smart word. I don't know if it's really made up. It might be a real word, Jupiterian energy. You know what I'm saying? So when we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, we're talking about unfinished business in one sense or another. We're also speaking about divine timing. So for whatever this thing is, Taurus, that didn't quite pan out or something that's not working out with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is telling you in a sense of reassurance. And I see this almost like you guys being blocked in purposefully, because again, I have to say this is very much a test. You guys are being blocked in purposefully. One, because this is divine timing. It's just not time for whatever this Ace of Pentacles represents for you guys to pan out. I do really feel like it's something you really want, but like I said, it's as mundane as something that's late from Amazon. And it could be as magnanimous as waiting to hear back from a job or trying to figure out what the next direction you guys want to go into is. But the reason why it's not happening in the month of October is because it's just not time yet. But I feel this still goes back to the spiritual test that I feel, where your Four of Wands and your Fool card are saying in so many words, that this is a new season, this is new energy, this isn't anything that you guys have experienced before. It's telling you your tips of to still celebrate, to not let this minor hiccup steal your joy in so many words, but it's making the decision in the bigger scheme of things to walk away from almost like a negative or a pessimistic mindset, if you will, waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's walking away from that mindset because it's realizing that it no longer serves you. And it's the reassurance that going forward, what doesn't manifest this month is going to manifest going forward. Whatever positivity has come into you guys' life from September into this month, it's a precursor of what's to come. It's not a punishment. It's not anything negative. It's only that this is not the particular time for this thing to manifest. Now, what I would have to look at is Jupiter, because Jupiter brings blessings and things of the sort, right? And I know Jupiter is about to do something. I don't know if Jupiter about to go direct or what, but it's something that's about to pop off with Jupiter. I may have to do some research after you guys reading and put it in the description box. And I'll talk about it in the extended. I'll try to see if I can do some research on that before I start the extended. But I feel it's more or less, it's a divine thing of why this isn't here yet. It's just not the time. So don't allow this temporary hiccup to throw you guys off kilter, my friends. So anywho, Taurus, that has been your October Soul session. I'm going over to Vimeo, my website, Patreon, and YouTube members to do you guys extended. So if you're about that life, follow me over there. And another thing, I need you to pick a number. 1, 2, or 3. Don't pick 3. Don't pick 2. Just pick one number, either 1, 2, or 3. And you'll find out why I asked you to do that in the extended, my friend. So anywho, I love your freaking face, and I will see you guys sooner than later. And hopefully that sooner is in the extended, my friend. Love you.